Fill her up.
You're listening to the Gas Digital Network.
These are the dark holes I fell into this week. Hold on. Why doesn't this sound? Oh, there we go. Now I can hear myself. I am comfortable today, guys. I'm so comfy. I'm in such a fucking comfy seat right now. Also, listen to the last episode. I was doing a little too much jostling of the microphone. Sorry if that was bugging some of you guys. But I'll try not to do as much on this one. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm just in such a fucking comfy spot. Might jostle a little bit. But yeah, the dark holes I fell into this week. Okay, we have Bonnie Blue got banned from OnlyFans. Holy fucking moly, guys. This is crazy. Not happy about it. Not happy about it. I know I have, on previous eps, I've talked about how I'm like, I don't think the stunts she was doing were real. This is not what I mean, I didn't want anything to happen. I was going to say, this isn't what I wanted. I didn't want anything to happen. I was just saying my opinion on what I thought she was doing. But anyways, we'll get into it. We got the Ugandan wrestling. The Ugandans are getting into like WWE style wrestling, and it's pretty fucking cool. It's definitely a niche little area that's been going viral. They've gone really, really viral a couple times, and it got into my timeline a few times, and I was like, what the fuck is this shit about? And I started digging into it, and I like it. And then our title write-in, let me read out exactly what they wrote in, because I wrote like a point. Why are these all so spread out? Okay, here it is. I had diarrhea every poop from 2013 to 2024 when I started Ozempic. Now, I read through things that sounds like Ozempic caused it back then, but no. I don't want to spoil it, but that's not what he went. But this guy did have diarrhea for 11 years. That is true. Diarrhea for 11 years, guys. Every poop was diarrhea for 11 years. All today on Dark Holes. All right, guys. So Bonnie Blue's been banned from OnlyFans. Holy shit. Did not see this one coming from a mile away. I know they said so her main episode, or not her main episode, her 1,000 dude gangbang was taken down because it didn't follow the community guidelines or whatever, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, oh, well, it probably was never out. This is making it seem like it may be more real that they actually did take it down because they couldn't vet the people in the video. That was the reason it violated some sort of safety or community, one of the community guidelines that were you need to be able to vet everyone in the video, which makes sense because it is porn and everyone needs to prove that they wanted to be there. And that's hard. You need identification, you need stuff. And if people are wearing balaclavas and whatever, it just gets a little bit of a slippery slope when you don't know, who knows these? They could be armed criminals. These guys could be dangerous men, which I don't think that bars you from doing a porno, but you get what I mean. They need to know who you are, strangely enough, to make sure that you're not someone who's not supposed to be in porn. Yeah. And so, as we talked about last week, she announced that she's doing the 2,000 dude gangbang, where she was going to be in central London. That was a horrible English accent. London, mate. Central London, mate. That's I guess a little better. What the fuck was the first one? That was that chick who did when she did the Jamaican accent, she was like, whatever the fuck that was. Oh, that needs to come back. That needs to fucking come back, because that hasn't been around. It's been a while since that one's been around. Maybe she got that wiped from the internet or something, because I haven't seen that one in a long time. She's like, oh, what is it? Yeah, Paco, bring up the video. Just play it. Just play it through the whole clip. Just play it. Just go cut right to that clip now.
Oh. What are you... Oh, my man.
And we're back. You just needed to see it, or you needed to hear it. That's one of the most beautiful parts about that clip, is it can be an audio only consumable. But anyways, Yeah, Bonnie Blue was going to be tied up in central London in a a glass box and get gangbanged by strangers. And what happened was OnlyFans saw this and they were like, you can't do that, dude. Even though the stunt didn't happen yet, I guess maybe they've got the banning her like this isn't a first offense sort of thing. She's probably been doing these stunts, and there's like an OnlyFans contact that she probably has who's been calling her up and been like, Bonnie, you can't do this. It's like a manager being like, stop posting on your PR. Like your fucking publicist is like, can you stop posting right now? Like these posts are chaotic. And then it's like a Kanye West's publicist or something. Well, he probably doesn't have a publicist. But it's someone's like, can you not post that? Can you not say these things? Can you not tweet that? And you just keep going like, going crazy. Eventually, publicist is going to be like, I quit or you're fired. I'm not sure how that relationship works, because you're working for your publicist is working for you, but you're also working for them. Because you're paying them, so you're paying them, so they work for you. The manager-agent relationship is a little bit more, symbiotic, where the publicist is more like I give you money, you give me back this. It's more transactional. But anyways, my point is, someone was probably on the horn with her, telling her like, hey, you can't do these things, you can't do these things, you can't do these. You're making our platform look bad. And also they're trying to sell. I don't know if you saw the OnlyFans recently. There was it's up for like $8 billion. So if you got a cool $8 billion laying around, actually, if everyone in the world, I think we're past 8 billion on world population, which is okay. We're going to go on a side tangent here. Someone else was like bitching about like, oh, the nuclear family's dead or some shit, which isn't true. But they were like, we're not having enough kids, yada, yada, yada. Hasn't the narrative forever been like, hey, there's too many fucks on the planet. We got to cut out some of these dumb fucks. And now some places, the population's going down and we're like, whoa, this is fucked. That's what's supposed to happen. Aren't we supposed to cut it back? They're like, yeah, but if we don't have kids for like 2 generations, then our population is going to drop by like fucking half. Good. Then we'll start fucking again. Then it'll take a long time to build it back up, I would think. But let's do that. Let's do no kids, 20-year ban, no kids. And then once we get it down, we do a number. You can't have a kid until 4 billion. Till we cut it in half. Till we hit 4 billion. We hit 4 billion, then we can start having kids again. We just start shooting out there. They have this new gel they can put in your balls. It's like a birth control for dudes, where they shoot a gel into like your vas deferens, I think it's called. We had the frenulum on the last episode, and now we're talking about the vas deferens, which is the tube that the sperm goes through. So you get the gel in the vas deferens, and that stops any sperm from going through, and the gel dissolves over about 2 years. So we gel up all the dudes. The chicks, I mean, we can get them on but chick birth control sucks. And this isn't me being like a feminist. No, like, the pussy is such a it's like, it seems like it sucks to have a pussy, dude. Like, you can first of all, just being able to get pregnant, just being like, that sucks. The ability to get pregnant sucks. The ability to get someone pregnant, sick. That's sick as fuck, dude. I can fucking shoot nuts just in places, and babies, my genome just grows inside of you. But you don't even, it's not even like an ability, like, it's not like a mutant power. It's like rogue mutant power. Like, you can't control it. The baby just grows. You can't internally be like, oh, I can feel the sperm, and then be like, the sperm's like knocking at the door and you open the door and let the sperm in, like with like some sort of psychic connection to your womb. That's not how it works. It just goes in there. You can't crush the baby based on willpower. Be like, I don't want to have this one. And just like fucking, like, those bees kill those wasps. I don't know if you've ever seen those like Japanese hornets. They're huge. And then there's the Japanese honeybees. They like pile on top of it and they vibrate. And then the honeybees are able to create an internal temperature that's like 104 degrees. And the wasp can only handle like 102 degrees. So it's like that 2-degree difference. It cooks the wasp. And he's like, you can't do that with your womb. Like if ladies could do that with their womb, then that would be pretty cool. You're like, the doctor's like, you're pregnant. You're like, fucking guess again. You just start vibrating until you fucking fry the guy early, and then a little coconut shrimp pops out of your vagina. But my point is that's it seems tough. It seems tough, dude, to have the vagina. Balls are sick. So you get a gel in your balls. Let's get like a gel that lasts for more than 2 years. Let's get a 5-year gel and just put it on every dude. And then dudes are just out there fucking, just having a good time. People are like, I want to have kids. Some chicks will get pissed because some chicks will be like, I'm at the end of my clock. Like that 5 years could really fuck. Like if a chick's like 34 and we go, well, new plan, no kids for 5 years for anyone. Then a few chicks are going to be fucking rattled, dude. A few chicks are going to be really rattled. Everyone who's like right on that border of like to get to, are my fucking eggs going to run out? Yeah, going to piss off a lot of those ladies, but it's for the greater good, for the better good, dude, for the better good, dog. And that's just how it has to go. I thought we were trying to cut back the population. And now some people are saying we got to have kids. People are like talking about Japan's population. Japan's population is going down. Sick, dude. Sick. I hope it plummets. I love Japanese shit. I love the food. I love the anime. I love the fucking... I went there, fucking chill. You guys are probably sick of me talking about going there. You went on one fucking trip. I've been on more than one trip, you fucks. You fucks. I've been on more than one trip. Also, okay, we got to get this off the fucking top. This is the 5-star review of the week. We're all over the place right now. But I needed to fucking address this right away because this is horseshit. Mr. Spumoni, I don't know if you wrote this to fucking... I don't know if you wrote this to get me revved up and read this. It's Mr. Spumoni wrote in and said, Che robbed my brother. Went to your last Addison show and got you to sign his vest. I do remember this. While I was getting a picture, he bought me a shirt. He was told 25 but charged 30. LOL. 5 stars. Love your pod. It's 30 always. No. There's no way. This is what I say every time. I go, it's 30 for 1, 50 for 2. So if you buy 2 shirts, they're 25 each. 30 for 1, 50 for 2. That's been my shirt price since I've been fucking selling shirts on the road. That's what the price has always been. This is a fucking horse shit response. I'm gonna go respond to this on fucking Spotify too. You're getting a response on Spotify and on the pod. I hope you hear this, Mr. Spumoni, and tell your brother to listen to this too. Dude, you know how many times people are like, yo, fucking, they're like, oh, I think it went through on like Cash App. I'm like, I'll just take the shirt, man. It probably went through, and I think it usually goes through. I'm so chill with that shit. There's been times where one time a dude was like, I got a bag of weed. You want it? I can have a t-shirt. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, yeah, I just grow this weed myself. I'm a fucking $5. You think, you know how know how important a fan is? This is fucked, okay? This got me revved up. Do you know how important a fan is? A fan, like someone who comes out and sees my shit and consumes my shit and really likes my shit. That is such an important part of what I do. Without the fans, I can't do any of this. So I try to show my fans a good time, do meet and greet at every show, hang out, shake hands, fucking take all the pictures, have a little bit of a conversation with them. I've tried to, because I'm not faking it. I do really give a fuck about my fans because they're the lifeblood of this whole thing. And they're on board with what I do. You guys have similar senses of humor. You enjoy the content, jibba jabba jabba jibba ja, all the things. And so fucking someone out of $5 is such a shitty thing to do. Like, for one, I get $5 out of it. That's worth nothing. $5 is nothing to potentially sour a person's opinion of me and like lose a fan. No, I would not fucking fuck someone out of $5 to ruin that's my most hardcore fan. They came out to the live show. That's the most that's what I've been trying to get everyone to do, because that's the whole reason I do the podcast and do the fucking touring or do the online content. It all stemmed from stand up. If I was like a fucking dude selling cars or a finance bro or whatever other type of thing that doesn't need like social media, I never would have started making content. I enjoy that I do it now 100%. This podcast, I fucking love it 100%. But it was all means so I could keep doing the number one thing, which is stand-up. The stand-up led me to a bunch of other stuff that I now really love and enjoy doing. But I wouldn't have had a reason to even try making content or try having a podcast prior. So yeah, no fucking Mr. Spumoni. I did not fuck your brother out of $5. Jesus Christ. I hope you hear this, motherfucker. I'm responding to this. So there was a fucking miscommunication there. $5. Crazy. But yeah, okay. We're way off. Oh, did we start recording? Oh, we did. Thank God. For a second, I thought I didn't hear it record. Oh my God, that would have been so shit if I lost all that. Oh, but I didn't. Oh, where's my phone? I didn't start the timer for the camera. Hey, Siri. Where is she? Where's my phone? What's in my pocket? Hold on, guys. Hey, Siri, set a timer for 13 minutes.
13 minutes starting now.
Okay, there we go. Then the camera won't fuck up. Okay. Okay, so what the fuck? One of those. There's like a water jug. You know. Never mind. That's what that noise was. A plastic jug expanding. Yeah. Okay. Let's get back on to the topic at hand. So yeah, Bonnie Blue got kicked off, and I dug into a bit, and I was like, okay, did she just lose her account and she can come back? And they were like, nah. From what I researched, she's permanently kicked off the platform. She cannot go back on OnlyFans, which is crazy because she was making what she claimed was $600,000 a month. What did you just say to me? Imagine you're making $600K, dude. You're making $600K a month, dude. A month. Many of you listening make not even close. Not even fucking close to that a year. $600K? $600K. If you have an annual income of $600K, you're doing pretty fucking good. Maybe you got a Range Rover. Maybe you got you're doing pretty fucking juicy, I would think. This chick was making $600K a month. Hey Siri, what's 600,000 divided by 30?
6,000 divided by 30 is 200.
Is that 200,000? No, wait. Well, no, it's 600,000 divided by 30. She's just giving the silent treatment. Well, I just have to put a couple more zeros on it, right? So 3 more zeros. So it can't be 200,000. What? Hey Siri. Hey Siri. What's 600,000 divided by 30?
600,000 divided by 30 is 20,000.
That makes sense. It's 2 more zeros. So it's 200. Yeah, I don't know. But 20,000 sounds right. Making $20,000 a day. Oh yeah, duh. Because 10. I'm so fucking stupid, dude. I didn't even attempt to do the math on my own. God, some of you are probably like, it's 20,000. 20. Che, please don't be this stupid, please. She's making $20,000 a day on the platform, and so the stunts like realistically, she's like fucking worth it. Like, yeah, realistically, even though she got kicked off, looking back on how much money she probably made, like I think she had been at least cooking for a year. If it was consistently that much, who knows if it was consistently that much? I don't know. No, these numbers are never consistent on these platforms. But let's say it was an average of 600. Maybe she made more. I saw her on Ryan Pownell's podcast and said she was making 1.5 mil a month, which maybe she was for a month or two. And then it went down and then it went up. Maybe it's 600K a month average. Let's say that. So that's it. I think I saw that's like $7.2 million a year. Now, if she made $7.2 million and then lost her account, like for sure a huge blow. But still, you're still up. You're still, as long as you weren't like crazy stupid with, you have to be really fucking stupid with your money. You're still up, still worth it. If someone said, hey, you could have like a crazy OnlyFans account, you could do like some crazy stunts and you'll make $4.2 million in a year, you'd be like, maybe, depending on the stunts, what they are. You got to fuck 1,000 dudes in 12 hours. And you're like, ugh. I don't know. Maybe not. But now with this all happening, what another platform has the opportunity to do is like a WCW, WWE, like when Bret the Hitman Hart left his organization, when he got torn down and left the WWE and was like, fuck this, fuck Vince McMahon, punch Vince McMahon. That's what Bonnie needs to do. Bonnie needs to find the owner of OnlyFans and go punch him. And then that's the next publicity stunt. And then after she punches him, announce that she's like moving over to Fansly or something. Do it just like Bret the Hitman Hart. That's exactly how you got to do it. Just like old Bretty boy, Canadian hero, dog. Punch Vince McMahon, who was not actually Vince McMahon, but the figurative Vince McMahon, who is an actual human being. And then go over to the competitor and be like, yo, I'm the bad boy over here. And that's also what like another platform has the opportunity to do, is like you could become the bad boy of these platforms. Because the only other one I know is Fansly. That is like a big one that people go on. There's a couple that are more specialized. There's one called Sex Panther. 60% of the time it works all the time. But Sex Panther, I think, is only chatting. That's all you can do on Sex Panther. There's obviously like Jerkmate and stuff, these are huge platforms. Jerkmate, but that's just camming. And I think Bonnie was camming before. So you can't have like this platform and these subscriptions, monthly subscriptions. At least I don't think it's very popular that way. There is another one called Scatbook. I don't know if you guys know about old Scatbook, guys. Yeah, Scatbook is exactly what it sounds like. It's a place people go to listen to scat jazz. I'm the scat man. Dude, scatting? Fucking... Where does scatting land on musical quality? Scatting to jazz seems like ska to rock. That's what I would say is the comparison. I secretly like them both. But you guys, if you follow this podcast or you follow me at all, you'll know that I'm pretty musically illiterate. I don't know a lot about music. I don't really follow any bands, which some people think it's crazy. Like I obviously like music. I know the Scat Man. But there is some music that like, even I, like as a not a big music consumer, I know that you're not supposed to like them, and ska is one of those, of course. But when I've heard ska, I've always been like, it's kind of fun. These horns, like you're kind of like moving. Like I saw this tweet once that said, ska is what I imagine a 12-year-old boy hears in his head when he orders mozzarella sticks. And I'm like, yeah, that's a good feeling though. Why should we shit on something that gives you that feeling? That's a good feeling, bro. I remember the first time I ate a mozzarella stick. Holy shit, that cooked. Dude, the first time you bite into like deep fried, because you don't understand the range in which people are deep frying. You had like, especially like, I don't know what it's like for kids now. When I was a kid, sushi was new. Like, and people were like, whoa, avocados were new. At least for, like, obviously not to the Japanese and to the Mexicans, but to the white, I want to say white, because my mom was the one doing the grocery shopping. And my dad fucking, my dad was pretty exposed to a lot of shit. Yeah, but not avocados and sushi. But to my white mom, who was doing the grocery shopping, dude, sushi and avocados, those blew her fucking mind, dude. My dad fucking ate whatever, dog. One time I saw my dad use we would always have leftovers in the fridge, and he used like pancakes, like the fucking like leftover pancakes, and there was leftover pasta sauce in the fridge, and he used the pancakes like roti and ate the pasta sauce. And I watched that and I was like, that's fucking crazy, dog. So yeah, you could give my dad, be like, here's some raw fish on rice. Be like, yeah, whatever. He'd just grab it with his bare fucking hands and shove it in his head. You wouldn't give a fuck, dude. Like, here's an avocado. You'd bite through the skin and chew it like you wouldn't give a fuck, dude. That guy was a fucking human carburetor. Would eat anything, dog. But my white mom, she got her fucking mind blown by raw fish. I can't even remember how we fucking got here. But yeah, mozzarella sticks. Yeah, so as a kid, what I was exposed to, we ate like a bunch of different foods and stuff, but it didn't go too crazy into the fried food section. And it did those fried, the amount of stuff you were frying just didn't exist to the same capacity. You had like fries. That's what came out of the fryer, was fries, maybe chicken nuggets, fried chicken. That was okay. I had fried chicken, I had chicken nuggets, fries, chips, I guess kind of count. But let me see. I got to check with we're going to check with our producer here, old ChatGPT. Chat GPT. No, fucking give me a new one. I want a new chat log with you. ChatGPT, sweet baby girl. When were mozzarella sticks invented?
Oh, mozzarella sticks have such a fun history. They actually trace their origins all the way back to medieval France. There's a recipe from around the 14th century for breaded and fried cheese sticks, which is kind of the ancestor of the mozzarella stick. But the modern version we know and love today really gained popularity in the U.S. around the 1970s and 80s. So it's kind of an old meets new kind of snack.
She talks to I legit she does. She talks too real now. It's kind of like an old meets new kind of snack. Listening to her soothes me in a strange way. In a way where I'm like, I like listening to you talk. What? And
I guess it's just nice to know that my ramblings about cheese and history can be soothing. If there's anything else you're curious about, or if you just want to chat, I'm here for it. You're welcome. If you ever have more random...
I closed her. That scared the fuck out of me, dude. Holy shit. I put the phone down and then I heard her go, "Aw." She's still listening. Oh my God. Whew. That was frightening. They gave me like fucking AI listening, like robot overlord type shit. Oh, that really freaked me out. But sorry, I just needed a minute to process what just happened. But yeah, like it's too they talk too real, dude. It sounds super like you're hanging out. I know how people get caught up in that thing, because every time I use it, I'm like, I like the way you speak to me. It's nice. It's soothing. It's comforting. But, and so anyways, mozzarella sticks was like the 70s and 80s. But I feel like maybe it's Canada. No, or just where I was around growing up. I never had mozzarella sticks as like a kid. The fast bad food has expanded insanely. Like bad food when you were a kid was like pizza, burger, fries. Those were the bad foods. And then when I tasted mozzarella stick, I was like, what the fuck is this, dude? The first time a mozzarella stick touched my tongue, it was like, there was like that and, fuck, I don't know, jerking off for the first time. Those are on similar levels. Oh shit, I gotta restart the camera. All right. Okay, yeah. The mozzarella stick's so good. But what, dude, I'm so off topic today. Whatever type of mental disorder I have is cooking hard, man. Had literally a fucking freak out with ChatGPT before we've even made it through the first story. Okay, but yeah, so you could have Scatbook be like, literally do like a whole thing, like, yo, we're teaming up with Bonnie Blue to bring you the most fucking reckless content. We're crazy. That's how you got to brand it. We're crazy. Yeah, we're funding Bonnie Blue's, that thing that she got kicked off of all the platforms for. We're branding it the 2000 guy gangbang. We know how to vet people. And your platform will probably die, but this is your opportunity to have a Sega Genesis moment. This is your opportunity to be like, hey, we're going after OnlyFans, and we're not going to you won't beat them. No one's beating OnlyFans. There's no way. OnlyFans is taking the market. But someone can fucking shoot for them, and in the process make a bunch of money, and then you get out like a bandit. Then you sell the copper in the walls while it's at its peak, and the people are buying the stock, and you're seeing like, and the publicity around is like, yeah, we're crazy, look at how much we're doing, and then you do some numbers, and you start to see it go down, and then people aren't signing up, people aren't fucking with you, and the hype's gone, and then you do another big stunt, and no one gives a fuck about it, and then you fucking sell, you liquidate, dude. This might be illegal what I'm recommending doing, I don't know, but you liquidate. And you get the fuck out of Dodge, okay? I think that has to be the move. That has to be the move I don't know what Bonnie does. Because I guess she can go to Twitch, she can go to a lot of different places, but there isn't really, like, that's the thing about these, like, monopoly. The good thing about social media, at least, but, like, if you got kicked off of YouTube and you're a big YouTuber, it's like, what do you do? Like, where do you go to Vimeo? Like, where do you go? Like, there's certain platforms. Like, if you got kicked off of Instagram, not the worst. Like, for as much as people shit on Facebook, Facebook gets a ton of views. And you could go over to Twitch, TikTok, Twitter. There's a lot of different places you could go and survive. But, like, yeah, you get kicked off of YouTube? I don't know. Would you start, like, you try to get a job with fucking Netflix, I guess. Like, you try to, like, go mainstream. But, so, like, her getting kicked off of OnlyFans, I guess the alternative would be, like, yeah, start working with Brazzers and stuff. Like, you just go into, like, mainstream shit, but you're not making nearly as much money as you were before. Like, not even fucking close to as much money. There has to be a way to appeal this in some way, because people have been banned from platforms and come back. I'm sure they'll reinstate her account. She'll, like, plead with them and be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, da-da-da. Because, like, the better thing to do for her would be, like, beg, please take me back. They take you back, and then you just don't do any big stunts again. You, like, do collabs and stuff and some little things, and, like, your income drops to, like, a fraction of what it was before. But if a fraction of what it was before for her is like $100K a month, and then she's like, okay, whatever, I'll just make my $100K a month and just, like, shut the fuck up, and I don't got to do these big things anymore. Or you find different ways to do big stunts, like what I was talking about in the previous ep, the piranha tank thing, dude. Piranha tank. I'm a piranha. That's when you want to reference a Pixar movie, when you're talking about OnlyFans challenges. Anyways, that one went on for a long time, guys, because I just kept rambling. Sometimes I ramble, guys. Sometimes I ramble. We have to do this poop one, though, because the poop one is actually such a funny story. The poop one, like, we got to get how deep are we in this fucking episode? Yeah, we're kind of deep, and we're just going to what's going on with me. But the poop one, I was going to put on the exclusive ep, and I was like, no, everyone needs to hear this. And I feel like there hasn't been enough poop content on here recently. Oh, yeah, okay, we got a palate cleanser. Let's do our palate cleanser here, guys. Palate cleanser. We need audio on this.
I do treat you nice.
just want to listen to it again.
How am I making your life hard? My mom took you out! What did you jerk off to? Why? I'll get mad? About what? Can you please just tell me? No. What am I gonna get mad at?
It's just like, yo, what'd you jerk off to? Please tell me that's staged. Please. If that's staged, it's so good, dude. It's so good. If that is a staged video, that is the greatest staged video of all time. It's so bizarre and such a weird freak out. What'd you jerk off to? Please tell me. You said you're nice to me. I am. You're not. You make my life hard. No, my mom took you out. You can't take me home like this. I'm depressed. What do you mean you can't take me home like this? Like, it's like, you want to stay out in public doing this? No, you're going to get mad. What could he have jerked off to? That's the question, man. What could he have jerked off to that it's sending this woman? He can't tell her. It's ruining her day. God, man. Holy fuck, dude. I've never jerked off to anything that I would inflict that amount of suffering on a person. Like if someone was like pleading with me, bawling, crying, snotty, just like, please tell me what you jerked off to. I'd be like, I don't know, big booty cum shots. I don't know, fucking thick milfs, fucking Asian something, a variety of Asian things. A variety of Asian things. I like to watch some of that Jav porn sometimes, the Japanese. And once again, we're talking about Japan. With some of that, the Japanese stuff. The Japanese are perverted in a very specific way. A lot of times they're fucking, everyone's like, no. And it's the dudes sometimes too. There's always a person who's like, kind of like reluctant, as some people call it, reluctant porn. God, yeah. What the fuck did you jerk off to, dude? What did you do? Okay, I gotta see the comments on this real quick. Holy shit, I gotta open up the comments. Let's open up the comments on this. Oh, don't copy. Just open a link. Can you just open a link for me? There you go. Don't give me the audio, though. Yeah. He is in the state of post-nut clarity most men have yet to achieve. He has ascended. What's jerk off to? It's crazy work. It's so funny, dude. Must have been a good one. Holy shit, sorry. Must have been a good one because he's so calm through all this irritation. Yeah, dude. Oh, the BCFC is in here. Dude, what the fuck is it? What's up, Derek? Did she date pedestrian ass combo? If this man says, Ebony, she's gonna die. Dude, he probably rubbed one out to silence. Could have been. Secondhand embarrassment hitting hard. Man, I'm not getting embarrassed. A plot twist, that's his mom. Okay, yeah, maybe. Girl, just go home and find some batteries. Sheesh. Yeah, you can jerk off too. Legend has it to this day, she still doesn't know what he diddied off to. Yeah. GTA 6 has insane graphics engine. Okay, we got all the good ones, dude. What you jerked off to is crazy work. Killed me, dude. What you jerk off to is crazy work. God damn. Oh, that video. Fuck. I fucking love that video, dude. I love it. What should jerk off to? The two of them just clomping around, dog. Just in a random, like, bushy area. God damn, on the sidewalk. Holy fuck, dude. Dude whips out his camera. They don't even acknowledge the guy who's, like, just filming them loop around. Ah. Okay, guys, we're finally on the what's going on with me section. Guys, you guys can get the Gas Digital exclusive episode. Use offer code CHE to get a discount and access to all the other episodes. Make sure that you use the offer code because you do want the discount, and then it lets them know that you signed up via my influence, which is good for me. So on the exclusive episode, this week, we have an orgasm cult that was doing forced labor. Fuck, I didn't fill in the rest of this. Jesus Christ. Give me 1 sec here, guys. Holy shit, dude. Oh, I'm still fucking in a tizzy. I've been spending way less time on my phone, which is so good for my brain. It's been so good. I'll look at my timeline for a second, and there'll be like one person who's saying the most inflammatory shit. I'm like, off, don't need it. But the negative is I'm getting less of that. That is a negative. I'm getting less of just the funniest shit I've ever seen just blasted into my eye holes, dude. The funniest, dumbest shit. What you jerk off to? That is missing from my life. And I do really like that. But the negativity of some stuff is too bad. We got, toxic mushrooms. A lady poisoned I think it was her friends or her family with toxic mushrooms. And then our title write-in is, friend showed me his gallon piss jar in his locker same night he crashed his car. Dude, if there's ever been a hook, if there's ever been a fucking hook for anything, you heard something, you went, I gotta check that out. That's it right there. That's a great hook. That's a great hook. And you better believe there's a follow-up for that one. Okay, how deep are we into the episode? Oh, we're so deep, dude. We haven't even looked at this Ugandan dude's wrestling. We're gonna have to blaze through that. Ah, man, I don't know. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the what's going on with me, give you guys the catch up, and then we're gonna go right into the write-in, because I have to do the write-in. The write-in I loved. And then if Ugandan wrestling, we'll get to it. We'll get to it when we get to it. Okay. Oh, I did actually. Oh, I'm just so fucking stupid. I didn't layer it the same way. I did write it down. Guys, follow me, you fucking idiots. If you guys aren't following the podcast already, follow the podcast. You just have to hit follow. Just follow the podcast, and it really helps out the podcast. The 5-star review of the week, I already fucking read it, Mr. Spumoni. You fucking liar. You fucking liar, dude. Or your brothers. There was a miscommunication, is what it was. But I explained to you why that was not the case. But if you want your 5-star review read out, leave us a 5-star review in the comments of anything. Go leave it in the comments on Spotify. That's where you leave them. And then you can leave an actual 5-star review on Apple Podcasts if you listen there. Spotify doesn't let you write a review, so you just leave a comment. My new podcast launched. We talked about this last week. We'll talk about it again. Two Goons with JJ Lieberman. We should have 4 episodes out right now. The podcast has been cooking, the new one with JJ. It's fucking getting, the clips are going crazy. People are loving it. People are messaging me about it. So yeah, go check that out. I'm really enjoying doing the pod with JJ. We also and also if you think I'm grimy, holy fuck, you haven't heard anything yet. JJ there's that old like comedy thing where you have like the straight man and then the fucking crazy dude. I'm the straight man when figuratively and literally, like in a comedic sense and in a life sense, because JJ has done a bunch of gay stuff. If you don't know about JJ, but it's a really fun pod, and he says some fucking wild shit. I say some wild shit. And we get really good guests on. We've gotten like some big people from the adult entertainment industry. Our first episode was Evangelina. We got Alexis Fox on, Sinatra Moreau. Then we have Patty Kay, her episode releasing soon. And then some of the ones we have in the canon are like a really big, like current people. We got some big people from different podcasts. Like, yeah, it's the amount of talent we've been able to get very early. It's pretty fucking cool, dude. And then the people we have lined up for our next like few episodes we're gonna record are like big, which is great. Okay. 5-5 challenge. So okay, last week I didn't gym at all. So this month of June I really decided I was like I need some time for myself. I went and I'm like visiting my family. I'm doing stuff like that. I'm like taking time to just like take a little bit of a step back. I was touring super hard and I was like I need to take a little bit of a step back. So I was like, I'm gonna take a month and just chill. I'm not really like, I did go to the gym today and we're getting back into the gym routine, but I was like, let's take a week off of fucking working out and like having to grind super hard. Let's chill out a little bit. So this week we're kind of getting back into the flow. I'm taking a month off of stand up. Well, not a month, 3 weeks off of stand up. Just cause when was the last time I took a break off of stand up? Was even when I went to Japan, I did shows out in Japan. So this is the longest break I think I've taken off of stand-up since I started. I was like, let's just take a little breather. Let's work on some other stuff, work on some life shit. And so that's been really good. It's been really refreshing. I feel really, really fucking good right now, which is great. Video game stuff. Night Rain, we beat the first boss in Night Rain, which is great. There's 8 bosses. We beat the first one. It was you should have seen this fucking play of the game from Cam to we were all down. It's 3 dudes all trying to take down one boss in like an Elden Ring. It's not Elden Ring style. It is Elden Ring offshoot. And so 2 of us were down, and the way you get your like friends up is by hitting them with your attacks. That's how you res your friends. And so me and the other dude we were playing with who was just a rando. We both get knocked down, and we're like, we're cooked. And the boss had like no health left, and we're like, fuck, we're fucking cooked. And then Cam used his like ultimate ability to hit both of us simultaneously and got us both up. It was like the fucking TSN turning point. It was crazy on the stream, bro. Fuck yeah, dude. And then gaming wise, I've been still been playing some Marvel Rivals and getting all those like new skins and shit that have dropped. And Claire Obscure, I'm not as deep as I thought it was. Last week I was like, I think I'm getting close to beating it. Or did I say that last week? But anyways, I thought I was getting way closer than I actually was. I am I think I got to be over halfway. I'm like 17 or 19 hours in or something like that. So I think that's got to be over half, but it's not as deep as I thought. I've been kind of like going back, coming back. I need just to kind of sit down and beat it because I do really enjoy the game, but it's been dragging on a little too long. And I just keep getting caught up with like Rivals and these never ending fucking online games, which never used to be me before. I mean, that's a new world for me. All right. Tour dates. We got Montreal, July 16th to 26th. We got Denver, newly announced. Denver, Colorado has been added on August 21st to 23rd. I posted about that on all platforms, but we're going to be at the back at the Comedy Works. Great fucking venue. One of the greatest venues in the world. Not fucking around. One of the greatest comedy venues in the fucking world, dude. Appleton, Wisconsin, September 5th to 6th. Skankfest, November 14th to 16th. North Carolina, November 28th to 30th. New Mexico, December 12th to 13th. And then, you can get all the tickets at chedurena.com. And, okay, I don't know what happened with the La Jolla date. I think we're, like, the tickets never went up for that, but I went and followed up with my manager. There was some sort of confusion there. So we'll figure out what's going on with that La Jolla date. All right, now let's do this right in, because how deep are we? Yeah, we're so deep in the up. Let's do this fucking right in. Okay, this is great. And then we'll do the Ugandan wrestling after, maybe. I don't know. Maybe we don't even fucking touch the Ugandan wrestling. Sometimes, you guys dying to know about Ugandan wrestling? Maybe you are. So I'll at least give you a taste of it. I had diarrhea for every poop from 2013 to 2024 when I started Ozempic. Okay. And now it's misleading to what the actual story is. I wrote, hey, can you elaborate on this? Can you follow up? Can you give me the full story? These are all things I asked for. And he says, sure. I collapsed in pain on a public basketball court in 2013. It felt like there was a knot in my mid upper back that was just killing me. When I went to the doctor, they said my gallbladder was full of stones and they were beginning to look diamond shaped. You can't do surgery on the gallbladder because if you cut it, it dies. So they removed the whole thing laparoscopically, laparoscopically. I think that's right. With a weird vacuum through your belly button. That's what he says. During my aftercare, they explained that because the gallbladder produces bile, I'm going to have diarrhea until my liver picks up the slack and begins producing bile instead. This leads me to a side story. I know this is really the main story of me shitting my pants in front of my ex, who I had just crossed the country to go see. But that wasn't the last time I would shit my pants. I proceeded to have diarrhea for every shit for the next almost 11 years. I've accidentally shit my pants more than anybody I've ever talked to. Around 2020, someone else that had their gallbladder removed said that their diarrhea stopped like 2 months after their procedure. So I was completely stumped, other than having some high liver enzyme numbers. Being broke, I never had it checked out. In 2024, my doctor put me on Ribelsis, which is the pill form of semaglutides like Ozempic. And magically, my diarrhea was gone almost overnight. Anytime I run out, I get the bubble guts within a day, so I fill that shit religiously. I'd sell my wife to make sure I'd never run out of it if I had to. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit, this guy's in a prison of diarrhea, dog. My favorite part of this whole thing was I've accidentally shit my pants more than anyone I've ever talked to. I've accidentally shit my pants more than anyone I've never met a man, woman, or child that has shit their pants more than me, dude. Oh, what more do you want from me? God, the world needed to know about that one. That's a long time, man. Dude, I can't imagine the relief you must have felt when you got put on that Ozempic stuff or whatever, the Ozempic pill. Because shitting every shit being an emergency for 11 years is some type of curse you wouldn't wish on anyone. Also, the fact that you were like, well, this is supposed to end eventually. And I guess you only had so much information. Now with ChatGPT, like, you can fucking cure anything. The AI is going to cure all our diseases, man. It's going to cure all, and apparently it's going to be all of our relationships as well. But dude, I can't imagine how much, like, you're probably like stressed every day, feeling like shit every day. You're like, fuck, I'm gonna shit my pants again. It fucking sucks shitting my pants. I hate this shit. I can't go out to certain places. I can't go on long car rides. I can't like I can't be too far away from a toilet or I'm gonna fucking shit myself. And you're like freaking out all the time. You probably had to take some like constipators and stuff if you're gonna, like, you had to live around your asshole. And then magically you got put on this pill. Not magically, but and then it just took everything away. Oh my God. And then if you get off of it, it starts creeping up again. I wonder what that is. There has to be. I'm a big proponent of like natural remedies for things. I really like to focus on those as much as possible. There has to be some way to fix this thing outside of what you've been taking. But what you've been taking has been working so effectively that like 11, and I'm sure you tried other shit. There's no way that you didn't just... You were like, well, I guess I'm shitting myself for 11 years. Like, you probably tried other shit along the way, some natural remedies. You're probably Googling the fuck out of your biley butt. Biley butt. Oh, yeah, it's total side tangent. There's this thing in Elden Ring, or in the Night Rain, called the Small Jar Bazaar, and it's this little, like, if you've played Elden Ring, there's these creatures in the world that are like these jar men. Then they're just like jars with hands and feet, or with arms and legs and hands and feet. And most of them are enemies, some are friendly. And there's one that is friendly in this, and he's called the Small Jar Bazaar. And he sells you stuff. And we were like, yo, whoever came up with that name was fucking cooking in the writing room. Small Jar Bazaar. That fucking rips, dude. Holy shit, dog. Okay, how deep are we? I don't want the... Hold on, I put it on a timer, right? There's a timer. Oh, yeah. There's a timer going. There's a timer going, guys. There's a timer. We're fine. Okay, but we are running out of time. So, okay, let's quickly just do Ugandan wrestling. Or do we just save it for another episode? I feel like we just save it for another episode. We can just go into Ugandan wrestling. Sometimes I just ramble. But yeah, because I have so much shit I want to say about the Ugandan wrestling. So let's just do like one more write-in, and then we might have to, or we'll probably have time for a few more write-ins. But we don't have time for a whole other subject. But write-ins, you can kind of blow through these little quick. Okay, so this one's fun. I'm gonna restart the camera first, and then we'll do the write-in. We'll do more write-ins. Okay, write-ins. Pavloved my wife to orgasm with food. Let's try again. Pavloved my wife to orgasm with food since we did the deed while watching the Food Network. And I was like, hey, can you elaborate on this? Can you tell me what the fuck the story is? And he was pretty nonchalant with this. He said, there's really not much more than that. Put on good eats one too many times while doing the deed. One bite of food and new underwear may be required. There was a guy who fucking, what's it called? What's that thing called? Therapy Gecko. He was on Therapy Gecko. He called in and he talked about how he was doing like a psychological study to get a boner when he smelled like apple pie or something, or like apple fritters or some shit like that. And so basically like he would like bake an apple pie and then like watch porn or like masturbate and like had the smell connected to the horniness. And so he would get a boner every time he would smell it. And then he's like, do you still get a boner when you smell like apple pie? And he's like, no, if you stop doing the connection after a while, it fades. So you have to actually, if you want your wife to keep getting horny from food, you have to keep fucking her with good eats on. That's an important part of the process, is you will lose this bonus, which is kind of a bonus. It is a bonus. I think having a wife that gets her panties get wet when you take her out to food. It's like, for one, chicks already like to eat food. I mean, everyone likes to eat food, but that's like a special, like a special thing for when a lady's like all angry, and then you go like, here's a piece of cheese, and she's like, yay, and then they just like calm down and then they turn back to normal. Like a hungry lady is just like, ay. And so now you get your lady to be like, oh, she's hungry, she's satiated and horny. I think I kind of have a Pavlovian response to getting horny from my phone. Like, just like sometimes just like having the phone, like if I'm laying in bed and I just have my phone on my chest, sometimes it's just like bring, like this is how you jerk off sometimes. Also, when I get sleepy, I get a boner. I get a sleepy boner a lot. Like I'll be like nodding off. Like if I'm really nodding off, I start to get a boner. And I think it might be because I jerk off to go to sleep. And so I think sometimes if I'm getting sleepy, my body goes, oh, you're supposed to jizz. If you jizz right now, we'll get knocked out. So I do get sleepy boner sometimes. That is a thing that has happened to me many times before. Okay, well, let's get in here. Give me another write-in. Oh yeah, this is great. From a guy's perspective, how do you react if a girl farts / queefs during sex, with 2 different laughing emojis? Okay, those are 2 very different fucking things. If a chick queefs during sex, that's just like, that's the pussy doing pussy stuff, dude. The pussy, as we've talked about, is up to wild shit, man. The pussy is a tough environment, and it's getting filled with air, it's shooting liquids, it's fucking getting wet, it's drying up, it's bleeding, it's ovulating, it does all sorts of stuff. The pussy is like a one-man band, all right? Got a lot of different instruments that are coming out of it at all times. A fart, that's coming out of your asshole, dude. A fart has nothing to do with you pumping it full of air. I guess if you were fucking her in the ass and then she farts after, hey, what are you going to do, man? You're fucking around in ass stuff, you're going to get ass stuff that comes out back at you, dude. Yeah, you've been playing around in that neighborhood. Guess what the fuck happens? But, yeah, and also queefs don't smell, farts smell. So if a chick farts during sex, kind of a dirty bitch. A chick queefs during sex, that's regular ass behavior, dude. And it's always how they move too. It's like you'll be filling chick, and sometimes you can hear it. You'll be fucking a chick in a certain position, and you can hear a pussy go like you're like, oh, it's drinking up the air, dude. This thing is gonna fucking let out a big ol' queef. Once you switch positions, it's gonna be like, but you can hear it like you're like in the perfect position where it's just each pump it's drinking up. She's filling up like an air mattress. Yeah, and then she moves, and it's like that the Looney Tunes balloon. She's flying around your room like, whoa, this chick was so full of fucking air. We pumped her too much, dude. We pumped her too much. Shouldn't have used that position. It was a deadly position, dude. There's only so many positions you can use from the Kama Sutra without training. Use the wrong one the wrong way, your chick is a whoopee cushion after. That's what's going to go down. Okay, I think we got time for one more write-in. One more write-in. What's our last write-in? Oh, yeah. You ever cup your hand over your butthole in the shower so it fills with water and then fart into the hand cup? I haven't, but I might now. I never thought about that. I always do, like, if I was in the shower, you do the thing where you like you're holding all the water like on you like this, and then you let it go and it like splashes all over the ground. I've done that one a lot. There's also the one where you like what's another like weird shower thing you'll do? Sometimes if I was jerking off in the shower, you like lay down, because who's jerking off standing up? I mean, so I have jerked off standing up in the shower, but if you're like at home and you're like, I can lay in the tub and just have the shower kind of like hit me in the knees and jerk off, like really enjoy this like warm water soothing kind of motion. Sorry, I just wanted to do that. For some reason, the mic sounds different in my ear holes right now, so I just wanted to get really in there. And then if you can make like a cup with your back and make like big farting noises, like prinkle, 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 prinkle. That's a weird thing I've done in the bathtub. But yeah, the cup the water over my butt and then fart into the cupped water like a little hand jacuzzi, a stinky hand jacuzzi. Never did that, but I like that that's out, because I don't think that's a common practice. I've never heard of this before. I've never heard people joke about this. I've never heard this like brought up on a different podcast, and people are like, ew, what the fuck, you do that? But I like that this is out into the zeitgeist, more people are going to do it. And that is the episode, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember, if you want more content like this, there is a Gas Digital exclusive episode that's going to be waiting for you tomorrow. Unless you're listening to this, if you're listening to this the day it releases, it'll be out tomorrow. Unless if it's not, it's already out. It's already out if not. And there's a whole backlog of exclusive episodes. There's a whole backlog of other crazy, cool stuff, guys. Cool, interesting things, guys. Yeah. So go check it out. I love you. Use offer code Che on Gas Digital. Bye.